Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. By playing a certain arrangement of keys on the piano, I can create a happy song. And by playing another arrangement of keys, I can create a sad song. If I decided that I don't want sadness in my life, therefore, I will take out the keys that made me play the sad song. So I won't be able to play sadness anymore. But would I be able to play a happy song ever? You said no. That's correct. Because I won't have any key on my piano, right? Happiness is not a standalone feeling. If you never experience sadness, then you won't be able to know what happiness is. And the height of your happiness is measured by the depth of your sadness. When I came to the United States, I missed my homeland, Syria. And the nostalgia reached its peak during the holidays. Remembering the night before the Eid, when the city danced with lights, we used to go to my grandmother's house to make the Eid desserts called ma'moul. I like it stuffed with pistachio so much. And the smell of ma'moul for me is the scent of Eid. On the first day of Eid, we go to my grandmother for a big feast. We are 23 grandkids and their parents. Imagine how big the family was. And we had so much fun. The most important thing was the Eid money. It's called the idea. Idea is the money given by adults to kids as the Eid gifts. You would find me at the end of the Eid day calculating my net worth. It was a source of happiness, the Eid, not the money. And here in America, my Eid was so lonely and sad, my first Eid. My husband and I were lonely. Nothing around us indicated there was a Eid. He even had to work, but he took few hours of his work so we can go to the Eid prayer. And that made things worse for me. I found myself in the middle of crowds who are all strangers. I did not know anybody there. They were speaking different languages I never heard before. And I felt lost and lonely. And that's when I started to cry. The source of happiness became a source of sadness for me. Then the war broke out in my homeland, Syria, and it took the lives of 5 from my family, my beloved cousins. The people I knew got either killed, kidnapped, arrested, or gone missing, never to be found again. And my father died. That was the saddest time of my life. But life does not stop, and it does not wait for someone's sadness. And holidays will keep coming. Another Eid came. Actually, I was not in the mood of celebrating because people in my homeland were being killed. But I had different emotions this time for the Eid itself. I looked around myself. I found that I live in a cozy house in a safe neighborhood. When the houses of Syria were being bombed and people were being displaced, I found my loving husband next to me when my friends' husbands were being killed under torture. I looked in my arms and I found a 2 weeks-old baby girl, Sally. She was newborn, beautiful like an angel. When the children of my homeland were being slaughtered, literally, I realized how happy my life is, and that the three of us were enough to make the happiest Eid ever. So I went and bought a little newborn-sized dress for Eid, a pink dress for Sally, and I created our Eid traditions, and we're still doing them till now. And then the Eid, the source of the sadness, the sadness became a source of, made me know the happiness. And I knew after that we got to have some sadness in our lives because it will let us know the happiness. And these two opposites will create the rhythm of life. Thank you.